This is your final chance, Corvo. Sign the confession, and let me give you the rights to put your spirit at ease.
That's enough for now. Get out. Let's give the man some time to think. Corvo, the Empress is dead. Her daughter Emily is hidden away, and no one will ever know the truth.
Yes, unlucky you. Tomorrow you'll be executed, but it's for a good cause. This country needs strong leadership now, someone to guide the weak. And that's where we come in.
There was nothing personal in this, even though you almost sank our plans. But it turned out well. You were in the wrong place at the right time, and someone has to take the fall. Goodbye, Corvo. Guards! Take him back to his cell.
You should eat, Corvo. This meal comes from a friend.
I have to read a lot. Okay. Corvo, who we are is irrelevant right now. Just know that we have faith in you. Here's the key to your cell. Once you're out, head for the prison's interrogation room. Take the explosive there and plant it on the outer door. When the bomb goes off, run. Make for the river and lose yourself in the sewers. You'll find some useful gear stashed there. One of the prison guards will leave a weapon just outside your cell. And good luck. We need you alive and well for what's to come. A friend.
Still crying about that dice game? You're such a choffer.
So many people are coming to the execution tomorrow.
It's on account of Corvo, the one who killed the Empress and abducted her daughter, Emily.
So it's an occasion.
Right. Social event for the high and mighty. Come see the noble Lord Protector get his head shot.
Oh, wow. We're as bad as us betting on the dogs.
Attention, the solitary wing is off limits to maintenance crews, unless accompanied by an officer of the watch. Escort through the solitary wing must be scheduled in advance, with 1 week's notice.
Stupid goddamn stubborn son
Attention, tomorrow's execution will be restricted to the personnel assigned to the event and approved dignitaries only.
On in that pile thing. Yeah. High English good kids. I only have shoot stick. Gotta shoot you with my stick. No, no one is there. They are all dead inside of me. I choked the bitch. I steal the bitch.
Attention, the solitary wing is off limits to maintenance crews, unless accompanied by an officer of the watch. Escort through the solitary wing must be scheduled in advance, with 1 week's notice.
I close. I drop bitch. I take bitch coins of 5. Oh, sneaky. Sneaky beaky. Oh, I'm sneaky. I'm a sneaky beaky. I'm gonna show this bitch. Damage. Koalas.
Attention. Tomorrow's execution will be...
Corvo's unconscious again, though he's taken more punishment than the 2 men we brought in for interrogation. When he wakes, we'll start again. Having him sign the confession for her murder isn't critical, but it might be useful to us later. The assassination of an empress is not a trivial matter.
Duty officer report Corvo's interrogation. Corvo Otano, formerly the Royal Protector, will be brought in for interrogation. This is of utmost importance. The Lord Regent and High Overseer Campbell will conduct the questioning themselves. Follow orders without hesitation and keep the torturer under control. If Corvo dies in his hands instead of getting the public execution the Lord Regent wants, it'll be your head that rolls next. Bitch. Trials of aptitude. Okay. Expert from a big book on the artistic practices of the Abbey. Once a child shows the proper inclination, he is marked. Overseers are assigned to study the subject surreptitiously in order to determine whether this inclination is supported by cosmological conditions and other signs ongoing throughout the year. At the end of the cycle, those benefiting further testing are removed from their homes some hours before dawn and must be put to the march to an outpost outside the city. There, the children undergo ritual preparation and evaluation until the last night of the month of rain, when they make a pilgrimage to Whitecliff. During an elaborate ceremony, it is determined which of the children will become overseers and which must be put down. What the fuck? I got the bomb, bitch. Gonna bomb ya. Gonna bomb ya at that fat door. That fat door's gonna die, bitch. That big fat old lady door. Oh, thank you for opening door. Thank you very much.
Ackworth, you lazy
Cool.
slug.
Oh, yeah,
Did you
thank
patrol the
very
yard?
much.
Sorry, not yet. I was gonna report that boiler leak from yesterday.
Forget it. Just do your rounds. The report's trouble for both of us.
I'm moving.
Moving.
Corvo's execution is tomorrow, right?
Yeah, but everything has to be set up today.
Sneaky.
I can't wait to see his hand.
I'm
Attention.
Not everyone did?
Tomorrow's
I really like
will
you.
be restricted to the personnel assigned to the event and approved dignitaries only.
Let me choke you, bitch. Ah, bitch.
Corvo's execution is tomorrow, right?
Yeah, but everything has to be set up today.
I can't wait to see his family.
Attention.
Not everyone did?
Tomorrow's
I really like the
will be
Empress.
restricted to the personnel assigned to the event and approved dignitaries only.
Did you hear Morris was dragged off by the overseers for some black magic nonsense?
Go off.
Save. Choke the bitch.
Attention. The solitary wing is off limits to maintenance crews, unless accompanied by an officer of the watch. Escort through the solitary wing must be scheduled in advance, with 1 week's notice. Attention. Tomorrow's execution will be restricted to the personnel assigned to the event and approved dignitaries only.
Money, money, money. Be hide now.
It's just ridiculous. Stupid rats. Plague. Elixir. Bunch of crap.
Turn around, you sticky little whore. Turn around now. Little bitch. This bitch. What will you do with the little shithead? Get in the motherfucking way. Drop the bitch right to death. Close the door and sneak away. Watch for the bitch. 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 Save the game. Not right there. Right there. Save the game. Save the game. Save the game.
Stupid goddamn. Davon son of. Alan Garland. That's her.
Save the bitch. God's child. Okay. Bomb, the bomb, Obama. Oh. Now I gotta go swim against them all until their little like nubs go away.
The regent is going to be pissed if the execution needs to be postponed.
See all those little like nub
We'll all have our
Nub.
ass kicked for sure.
nubs. I have to wait till they all go bye bye. Because then they if they don't go bye bye.
I hope we can fix this situation before Campbell and the regent come back tomorrow.
Me too.
I hope we'll find out who did that, or we're all dead.
Oh, spookies. Oh, they're going away. You go away more. Or I kill you. I will kill you. Bye bye now.
We got a prowler on this.
Bitch, say shit. Run to the sewer before they come find me in the sewer. Ooh, yes. I'm in the sewers. I'm in sewers. I'm in the sewers. In the sewers. In the sewers. In the sewers. I'm in the sewers.
He used some kind of explosive to blast his way out. I thought...
Corvo, if you're reading this, it means our plan worked out and you've broken free from Coleridge. One of our contacts has hidden weapons for you somewhere deeper in the sewers. Grab the gear and find Samuel where these tunnels dump out into the river. He will bring you to us, a friend who you will meet soon. Ooh, I like friends who I will meet soon. Oh, yeah.
You know how to do that.
Bottle Street gang, maybe. Watch for booby traps. Could be some down here by the look.
Booby.
Good. If we're lucky, one of them will get Corvo.
You're afraid of him? He's Sir Conan. It's all merchants and whores down there.
Kids like you never saw what he was like. I saw him fight 3 to 1 in the practice yard. He's a whirlwind.
Yeah.
I hope it's me that finds him.
I hope it is too.
Okay then. Bye. Run from the rat children. I thank thy light bulb that is plugged in to the wall. Bitch, what do you think you're doing? I'm a koala.
Aren't we supposed to...
Oh, look at all those little rat friends. Oh, they're my friends.
I don't want to catch the
What they eat bodies. I throw bodies. Roll all the little children to the floor. All the dead children must be eaten. Eat the dead children, my friends. An open door. Children. And now I run and jump. Oh,
Attention Dunwall
goodness.
citizens.
Succulent.
The assassin Corvo,
Light.
responsible for the murder of our fair empress and the disappearance of Lady Emily, heir to the throne.
Ooh, food.
Any evidence as to his whereabouts must
I have a very smart idea. I want to burn. Burn, 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 burn. Everybody likes to burn their feet. Feet, 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 feet. Burn their feet. Yeah, feet burn. Feet. No one will keep us from death. You cannot kill the rat plague. What? Eating or... What's this? Trip wire. And a shoot from that? No, no, bad boy. Money, money. There. What's that? Trip wire and a shoot from that? Oh, bad boy. No. I killed the child. Take. Just arm and loot the trip wire thingamajiggy. Trigger the trip wire. Money. And loot the thingamajiggy. Oh no, I run and trigger. Oh, hidden supply. Greetings, Koror, or should I say Lord Protector? As you were known before, that title was wrongfully taken from you. Ye are servants of the Empire and of the true Empress, a group of loyalists who want very much to meet you. Take these weapons crafted for you of the finest materials in the Isles, and meet with our man Samuel near where these tunnels spill into the Warehaven River. All haste and luck, where we share a common purpose. Dead body, give me money, throw into river. Jelly, in case you're too deaf to remember, look to your whiskey for the answer. Whiskey got it. If you want your share, sort it out. If not, I'll come back for it next month. Yeah, I already figured that out. Oh.
He won't get past me, sir.
Do you know who we're hunting here? Don't try to take him out alone.
But what if no one from the squad is around?
Then try to make a lot of noise when you die. Knock something over if you can.
Bastard.
I'm gonna choke the bitch.
You should bathe. I can smell you from here.
I don't need shit from you. Stay alert, you one. It's not getting out this way.
Oh shit.
Attention, Dunwall. The assassin Corvo, responsible for the murder of our fair empress and the disappearance of Lady Emily, heir to the throne, has temporarily escaped state custody. Any evidence as to his whereabouts must be delivered to the City Watch at once.
Corvo, over here. Quickly. I'm Samuel, and I work for some good people who want very much to meet you. They said you'd come out here. I could still hardly believe it. I'll take you to meet them. Just down the river from here.
Didn't kill anyone. Found one body. Okay. I opened Jelly's safe. No runes. No bone charms. No shrines. No paintings. Monies. I got monies. Lizard. I found thy lizard.
This is the Hound Pit's pub. Closed for business. Half the district marked off as dead from the plague. We're right under the Lord Regent's nose, and he don't know a thing. Of course, if anyone finds out what we're up to, the Watch will break in with swords drawn. And now that you've escaped, the Lord Regent's going to be tearing the city apart. Take you up to meet Admiral Havelock and the rest of the Loyalists. The Admiral's a man to be reckoned with. If anyone can help you find that missing girl, Lady Emily, and clear your name, he can.
At last, Admiral. We found our man. Even after...
We can continue this later, Lord Pendleton. The man of the hour is here. Corvo, I'm Admiral Havelock. A true servant of the Empire, like you. Until the Lord Regent purged those of us who wouldn't recognize his claim on the throne.
And I'm Lord Trevor Pendleton. I represent the nobility in our little group. But we all act as equals here at the Hound Pit's pub.
This is a momentous occasion, Corvo. I'm going to come out with it. We've been building a coalition of loyalists, aimed at ending the Lord Regent's tyranny and restoring the throne.
At risk of execution, we're committed to finding young Lady Emily and seeing her crowned as Empress.
We've got big plans, but we can't do any of it without you. We need your skills, your ability in a fight, and in helping us, we're going to help you destroy the men who murdered the Empress.
Sorry, you must be exhausted. We can discuss this further after you've recovered. But before you retire, you should introduce yourself to Piero. He's challenging at times, but his industrious mind buys him that right.
Yes, Piero's as much an artist as a technician. He's going to be crafting the gear you'll need. Go talk to him, and then get some sleep. We can talk more when you've rested.
The Lord Regent has decreed that plague ordinances will remain in effect through the month of rain. Stay alert and stay loyal.
I'll be crafting your weapons and gear. All custom work. For you, I will create the tools of a master assassin. No! This cannot happen now. The tank of whale oil's run out. Will you get a new tank from upstairs, please, while I hold this in place? Be careful. The oil's unstable. When it explodes, there's a terrible mess.
Puro, no, I will not sign off these purchases. A bag of powdered crystal, Tivian ore, what's wrong with the middles and crystal? King Sparrow feathers. If you need feathers, sacrifice your own pillow. Maybe at the academy, everything you needed was paid for by the tariff and handed out willy-nilly, but this is my bar, or what's left of it, and we're operating on a budget. We're running low on food elixir, building materials, and everything else, so you've got to slow down. While I'm footing the bill, I will not approve your purchases unless they're absolutely required. No more copper wire or special herbs. If you need those things, go out and scavenge them. Half the city is in ruins, so no one is going to miss any of the odd crap you seem to need. Admiral Havelock. That will always be there. I'll read that later. That will always be there. That will always be there. That will always be there. That won't. So Glove has no longer has the upper hand with regard to supplies of whale oil. The good Admiral has paid for the installation of my own system, which will enable me to work in this place. The oil tank dispenser, when activated, will produce an empty vessel for filling. When the empty tank is held near the oil refill pump, the magnetic attractor should take the tank and lock it in the correct configuration. Using the lever will begin the refilling process. Once refilling is completed, the tank can be removed and placed in service. Extreme caution must be used in handling the full tanks. They are quite unstable. The system is sound and well engineered. It appears that the Reeves Oil Company has done something correctly for once. Money.
The Academy teaches that absurd idea that the energy in whale oil arises from the need to maintain life functions at extreme ocean depths. The pressure and the cold are too much to endure without it. I speculate that a human being might, by a process of adaptation, produce high-energy humors in the body. I could build a tank that would slowly increase pressure on a subject over a long period of time, and then observe them for years if need be, to see if the formulation of energetic substances develop. Surely the Empress would be able to furnish me with facilities, subject to the necessary legal amnesty.
Oh, it's already cool. But I don't want that one, bitch.
Astonishing.
Make my out. Oh. Okay, I was stuck for a second. The bubbles are moving.
Perfect. Now plug it in. Just get it in. Perfect. Thank you, Cole.
Oh, yeah.
Here, see? The assassin's mask. You're a wanted man, so everyone in the city knows your face. But this mask will mean terror to them. If you just hold still, the fit must be precise. There. Can you see normally? Send the lens out of alignment. There. Better now? I could create more for you. Upgrades for your gear, weapons, munitions. But our situation here is desperate. Scavenge the city for valuables, and I will resell them on the black market. That should give us the money to craft the things you need. Tell me what I can make for you. You must be exhausted. I advise that you get some sleep. Your life will get even more difficult soon. You should rest while you can. Very well. You know best. Let me know if you need anything more.
Poison. Da ist der Tower. Ausruhen, when I can't later. Children. Okay.
Is the man dangerous?
Yes, very much so, but no need to fear. He is here to work with our masters.
People say he killed the Empress.
Of course he didn't. People are foolish and believe whatever they're told.
Okay. If the Admiral trusts him, then so will I.
You bad bitch.
Please follow me to your quarters.
It has been days since our men were dispatched and to stash weapons for Corvo in the old sewer. They have not returned, so I can only hope that they've succeeded in getting the packages delivered. Piero spent considerable time and resources making those things. If I could find a way to mass produce them, the Dunwell Navy would secure its place as the dominant force in the globe. Back to Corvo. Can he actually break out of Cloudwidge? And if so, will he make his way here? I personally give him odds of 1 in 5. That will always be there. Those two. Where's the key? Give me it.
My furnishings have been installed at last with no small amount of complaining by that antiquated boatman. The others have no idea what it's like to suffer as I have. Speaking of which, Wallace!
Please breathe 2 bottles of Dunwall Red, never mind which, and fetch a clean glass. Well, I'll begin again tomorrow.
The song. You can read it if you want.
Do not attempt to house or care for a friend or family member who shows signs of blood on their face and chest area. The only way to help them.
My, you must be Corvo. I am Lydia, at your service. Your room is upstairs and ready. When they told me who it was, well, I thought you'd be older, like the Admiral.
Those will always be there. That will always be there. Close to the diamond. How they do pigs. I'll read this one. Lightning on the White Cliff, experts from a series of overseer invocations by High Overseer Abraham Templeton. And I say to you, brothers, it is here that we make our spirit stands as a righteous force against the growing darkness. It is here that we unite against the spirits of the unknown that would drag us screaming into the night, never to return to our homes, to our families. Together we will serve as a rod to those who would stray from the herd for the foggy gray wastes of the outsider. We will burn a bright fire with our vigorous actions so that the others will not lose their way. And to those who choose to wander beyond the walls of our homes in far places, we will strike at them swiftly before they whisper to their neighbors, filling their hearts with strangeness and doubt. Okay. I'll explore this more later. Go over here. Excerpt from a book on the celebrations and holidays. At the end of every year, after the last day of the month of songs, we will begin the fugue feast. The new year has not started, and thus the time that follows is outside the calendar. A period of celebration and feasting begins, during which the people abandon the very practices that keep them whole and healthy over the year. Many leave their homes euphoric with spirits or potent herbs. Some paint their faces or wear masks to conceal themselves as they purchase their passions without reservation. When the right cosmological signs are observed, it is time for the calendar to begin anew. The sitting of the High Overseer calls for the hymn of atonement, and the fugue feast ends. Families return to their homes, wives to their husbands, enemies put down their weapons, and fires are extinguished. No complaint is given for those who have wronged others. divided from ancient codes or discarded oaths. For this time during the aristocratic astrological alignment does not exist and is not recorded. The following day starts the new year, marked on the first day of the month of Earth, as it has always been. So it's like the Purge. Called to the Spheres volume. Excerpt from a work of fiction, early chapters. My stomach twisted as the engines of the odd vessel roared louder. It was the creation of Orchshadow, the perfect from the third perfect from the Academy of Natural Philosophy. He was exhilarated, savoring each of the small craft's undulations. Orchshadow pulled a lever. A great gout of smoke surrounded us. The smell of burning whale oil grew unbearable as the machine propelled itself upward. I was too afraid to look through the window, which suddenly didn't feel thick enough. As if knowing my thoughts, Overseer Brian looked at me and smiled, recite some of the litany, my pupil. It will protect your heart from the turpitude of the void on our way to the outer spheres. Excerpt from the book of the... Once a child shows the proper... Yeah, we read that. I read that. Yeah, I read that bitch. Okay.
This is your room. It was chosen to give you privacy. I understand you'll need your rest.
Get out of my room, bitch. Hey, Dad. Somewhere else. You move more quickly. Weapon sheathed. Check the journal to review current objectives. Oh, there's not. Okay, that's it for today. And you can vote in the comments if I should like keep reading them, or if I should like read them by myself and cut that part out and then like explain what happened like after. Like, yeah. So then yeah. Like if you just want me to like cut the reading part out because I'm horrible at reading, and then just like explain it after I read it, because that'd probably be easier. Just like put it in the comments. And yeah. Bye.